Hey Divine Collective, what's good? I am Remembrance the Oracle, and I am back to do another reading for y'all. I hope that y'all are doing well today. Let's go ahead and get into the vibes. So today I was picking up on the energy that somebody is waiting for a sign, okay? And it doesn't feel like to me that this is a sign to stay away from something or to back out of something, but rather a sign for you to dive deep, for you to take that leap of faith, for you to move forward. Okay, I feel like too for some of you guys, you could have already been receiving some sort of signs, but maybe you feel like you're not confident that that was the sign or something, or something like that. Like, no, I need another sign, or I'm unsure of that. Like, I feel like some of you guys could be overthinking something, which is causing you to maybe remain stagnant or feel stuck, or some sort of vibe that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. So let's go ahead and get into the energy and see what's popping off with y'all, okay? What's going on here, Spirit? Talk to you, girl. What's happening? And it's so funny, too, because I had a personal earlier today, and one of the first cards that came out for them was something about waiting on a sign. And I was like, that is so crazy. I woke up in that energy, and then it came out in my personal, too. So I'm like, yeah. Let's go ahead and see what this is, okay? Also, if you guys would like to book a reading, you guys, well, I don't know if everyone knows, but it's in the description box below, okay? I had quite a few people reach out today, too. Something's in the air, honey, okay? What's going on here, Spirit? What is this? I have transition, and it's so funny to me. It came out on the fence, okay? Transition coming out here, okay? It says you must, bro, look at the first fucking sentence. What does that say? You must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. Confirmation. Like, y'all know I ain't making this shit up. You see me shuffling. You see me telling y'all prior to the shuffle. Like, I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up. Maybe bats in one way or another can hold significance here. Why am I seeing somebody getting a home run? Okay? Even too, when you think about like baseball, they have bases, right? So it kind of feels like to me, maybe even for some of you guys, you've been in this energy where you feel like, okay, I made it to first base. I made it to second base, but then something happens before you get to third base, and it's like, oh my gosh, or you feel like you got knocked 10 steps backwards from where it is that you were, and like, I don't know, I just feel like somebody, maybe you feel like something didn't work before, or something got, confuzzled and confused and all type of things like that. So I feel like you're kind of, it might even be too more so struggling with your confidence to do this thing, or, like whatever it is for you, because you don't want to, obviously nobody wants to fail, so there could be a fear of failure here, but it also just kind of feels like to me, I feel like there's an energy too of like overthinking something here. So your spirit team, confirmation, they have sent you some sort of signs, and they want you to pay attention to it. Let me turn this back on the fence here, okay? And maybe for some of you guys, this can be a transitional period for you. So it just kind of feels like some of you guys, you could be in this energy of like waiting, like I'm trying to wait until I have that together, or wait until I have this together. I feel like they just want you to go for it. Just do it, right? In my Nike voice, just do it. And whatever it is that you need to be provided will be provided for you. What else here, Spirit? What is this coming out here? I have new beginnings. Yes, we have the Scorpion coming out here. So for some of you guys, you could be Scorpio, have Scorpio in your chart here, okay? But it says here that you are invited for change here, okay? And it says you're also being warned that something may be radical. So you know what it could be too? It could feel new. Maybe some of you guys too, I don't know why I'm hearing out of place. Like you might feel like you're out of place. There could be some sort of imposter syndrome here or whatever. You're meant to be in the room, okay? I feel like I need to tell somebody that you're meant to be there. So don't let people's like weird looks get at you, or the naysayers get at you, or whatever the case may be here, okay? It says even here at the bottom, you are promised a beneficial rebirth. So you're promised this, okay? It's like nothing can actually stop you but yourself. So don't let people get into your head or tell you you're not good enough, or whatever the case may be, okay? Also, as I'm mentioning, like these animals, okay, maybe for some of you guys, these animals could very well be the sign, okay? You done seen 15 red cardinals this week, or you done seen such and such rolling down your timeline. It's like, damn, I keep seeing these elephants pop up, or I keep seeing these, like, there's a sign that's around you. Okay? What else here, Spirit? I have the raven coming out here. Yes, you are getting messages from your ancestors, and they want you to have confidence in yourself. Confirmation, honey. They want you to have that confidence in yourself. We believe in you. We know that you have everything that it takes. Okay? There's something, why am I hearing like you were born with it? Something is like in your DNA here. Okay? I don't know. Like, this could even be something that most of your family does. Maybe you come from a family of musicians or something like that, or a family of this, a family of that. So it feels like to me something was like already kind of meant for you, or some sort of vibes that I feel. Okay? And whatever this is for you too, for some of you guys, you could have like a deep spiritual connection to said thing that you're supposed to be doing. Okay? So for some of you guys, maybe whatever this is for you, we were talking about this briefly in a reading like a couple of readings ago or something. I can't pinpoint which one that it is exactly. But we were talking about like purpose and career, right? So maybe for some of you guys, maybe whatever this is, this could have something to do with purpose too. Okay? Because that's what it kind of feels like to me. Like, it's something that you want to do, or you feel like it's calling your name, or it's pulling at you, or it keeps resurfacing for you. It's like, it's because you're meant to do it. You're meant to do it. It's here for you. Okay? It's like you're on the brink of some sort of success here, and your spirit team is just behind you like, do it. Go for it. Jump. It's like they're in your face like, and you're like, well, show me another sign. Well, move out of the way. I'm trying to see. And it's like, look at me. Like, those are the vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay. What else here, Spirit? And it's so funny to me, too, that I had just briefly mentioned, like, you know, you could have seen 15 birds. You could have seen, and then the raven comes out. So for some of you guys, there could very well be something about birds here. Okay. Or you keep seeing the same one on your windowsill when you wake up, or the same one that's here in the tree, or the same one. It's like there's messages that are being sent to you here. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have good news coming out here. Confirmation. And it came out in the reverse. There could be something about turkey. I don't know if somebody has had turkey. Okay. But see, confidence to good news in the reverse. You feel like, I'm going to get bad news. This isn't going to go well. This is not going to work out for me. Like, I feel like it's like you're talking yourself out of something instead of building yourself up. And then, like I said, too, I don't know if these are other people that are around you, where it's just kind of like they get to filling your head up with certain things, and you're like, you know what, maybe you're right, or maybe you're, and you know what's crazy to me about it is, I feel like some of those people, that's what they want you to believe. I feel like some of these people probably know that you very well could do amazing at this, or this is something that you should be doing, but you know what, I'm not going to talk you up too much. You know, it's like, I don't like that energy at all. Yeah. And this could be somebody here, bottom of the deck here, we have a hedgehog. Trust. This could be somebody that you actually trust to give you an honest opinion, and they're like fucking off. I don't like that. So I feel like it's like you've already preordained something here in your head that it's going to be lost, it's going to be bad, it's not going to work out for me. And if that's what you think, then that's what you're going to get. Right? Let's just call it what it is. If you keep telling yourself that, or you keep moving that way, and it's like, well, what do you expect? You're going to manifest that energy. What else here, Spirit? I have growth coming out here in the reverse. Yeah, I told you. So I feel like you are stunting your growth here. Let the fear go. And of course, fear is a human thing, right? Or do it scared. Come on now, Spirit. Do it scared. Okay? I have peace coming out here at the bottom. Do it scared. I feel like that's probably what's going to end up bringing you the peace. Like, you know what? I did that shit. Like, I feel like this is you giving yourself a pat on the back. This is almost giving me that energy of you look up a little while later from now, and it's like, I'm so happy I did it. Like, I did that shit. I feel like there's something here, like, this could be like two things. One is like doing this like for yourself. And obviously the people that you're doing it for, but also I feel like, I want to say like doing it for your bloodline or doing it for the generations before you and after you. Sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay? So it's like something, it's not stopping with you. It's like you're expected to take the baton. Okay? She's a runner, she's a track star. Okay? It's like you're expected to take the baton and keep going. Okay? It's giving me Sha'Carri vibes. Okay? You meant to carry yourself and others across the finish line with you. Okay? So I do. I feel like for some of you guys, whoever I'm reading for today, you feel stuck. You feel stuck. You're waiting for the sign. The signs have been coming. You're trying to, oh, that's not it. It's not it. But it is it. It is it. Stop devaluing yourself and your intuition. You got it. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, trust yourself. Instead of trusting in these weirdos who might be telling you the opposite of what it actually is, trust yourself. Trust the signs. Trust the synchronicities. Trust the divine, God, the higher power, the grand architect, the creator, whatever it is that you want to say, whatever floats your boat, okay? But you need to put more trust into yourself. And it's so funny to me because I didn't even read this paragraph. It says, this is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you are doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Confirmation. And I didn't even read the paragraph. I said it before the paragraph. I'm just saying. So even like with me, like, well, I get a message or I hear something, I'm going to tell y'all. And then it'll pop out. There's some times where I think it and I don't say it and it comes out. And I've told y'all about those instances in the moment too. Like I was thinking it, I should have said it. Trust in yourself. You're not getting this by happenstance or by coincidence or, oh, it was just a little inkadink or a little coinkadink or whatever. No, it's there for a specific purpose, for a reason. You have purpose, right? So I do. Whoever I'm talking to today, I want to report back, okay? Like, yeah, I went and I did that, and da-da-da-da-da happened, and da-da-da. Report back. Like, I want to know. Okay, you got homework. Okay? Oh, man. What else here, Spirit? It says here, you are more than worthy and that the world needs your gifts. They do. I confidently believe that. I couldn't wait to do this reading today. Because I'm like, somebody really needs this shit. What else here, Spirit? Yes, I have manifestation. We have a spider coming out here. For some of you guys, you could be noticing a lot of spiders. There could be spiders like maybe in your house or something like that, or hanging out near work, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. But this is something that I feel like you have been wanting to manifest for the longest, so allow it to do that. You know what I mean here? Yeah. I have productivity coming out here at the bottom. Bees can hold significance too. Spirit said, get busy. Okay? Get busy. What's in my control now? What can I do now? Again, you might not have everything that you need, but it will come. Or let me tackle this first, and then I'll figure out that part later. But it's like, okay, how can I get started? What do I know? What do I maybe need to look up or research or ... Because I feel like sometimes we stop ourselves because we feel like everything already has to be perfect, or it has to be in place, or it has to be... It doesn't. If we all waited for things to be perfect, nobody would ever do anything. Okay? So Spirit wants you to prioritize yourself, prioritize your goals here. Okay? What else here, Spirit? I haven't used these cards in so long either. Y'all, think the last time I used these was like on TikTok or something. I haven't been on there in a minute. What is this? Yeah, bro, I have opportunities coming out here. You don't want to miss your opportunity. It came out in the reverse. There could be something here about a fox. Okay? Spirit wants you to move out of your comfort zone. And it's so funny to me, in our diagonal row here with the trust card, where we were talking about other people, you got people that's in your ear playing you, man. Whoa, man, them, they. You got somebody around you that's fucking playing you. Instead of building you up, they agreeing with you on certain shit. And it's a difference between constructive criticism and somebody just like talking down on you. Big difference. So speaking of bees, or was that like a, what's the other one? Wasp or something out my window here? Okay. So you have somebody here who's trying to get in the way of what it is that you're doing or accomplishing. Now, why? I have no clue. This person, maybe they could be jealous. You know what else it is too? For some of you guys, I feel like some of you guys could already be in a position here where you have had an immense amount of success in something. And I don't know, maybe lately you've been getting in your head, or you've just been feeling off or something like that. And somebody is feeling like, finally, like, this person, like, they're not doing so hot right now, or they're not confident in themselves right now. So even with that, with good news in the reverse in the same vertical row, like, you got some sort of like bad news, or maybe it felt like it was a series of bad news, bad news, bad news. So it's kind of like you feel like you've been taking hits lately or something. So it's like, damn, like, I don't know, like, I'm just not feeling it right now. Like, it might not, da 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 da. No, something is meant for you, or something is still meant for you. But again, maybe that just wasn't the right time, or the right people that you should be doing it with, or something like that. What else here, Spirit? Yes, the sun is coming out, honey. Okay, confirmation. I'm coming out. Hey, okay. You about to pop back on the scene, honey. Somebody think that you might be, you might be maybe down right now, or, whatever. But you're about to pop back out on the scene, honey. Okay. What else here, Spirit? I have independence coming out here. That is so fucking funny to me. It came out in the reverse. And it has a cat on it. Some of you guys could have a cat. Comfort fucking nation. So there's something about a group here, y'all. Because if you ain't independent, that means you got several people around you. So for some of y'all, maybe this is a matter of you doing something either by yourself, or getting away from certain people, like I said, that are feeding you bullshit. And for some of y'all, maybe that might be something that you feel like, might be difficult. Or usually when you tackle things, like, it's always somebody to your left, somebody to your right, or it's like you want to build something with multiple people, but maybe it's not meant to be that way. Now maybe you can, collab and coordinate with people maybe moving forward or something like that, but there could also be an energy of like ownership here or something, but it's like Spirit wants you to own something on your own, or for yourself, or and then we can talk about maybe outsourcing something, or a group project, or again a collab, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Yeah. And why is Dolphin back here at the bottom with peace? Like, I feel like this is actually something that will bring you peace of mind. Even too, like, let's use like an example, right? Like, let's say for instance, going to a movie or going out to eat. There's plenty of people who can do that on their own. Shit, I know I can. I personally prefer it. Okay? But you might feel like, damn, I can't go and sit at the table by myself. Like, I gotta have a friend, or I gotta have someone who's gonna go with me, or I gotta. So it's like, oh, damn, now I'm gonna miss out on that opportunity because I ain't go. Right? Or it's like the group chat. Right? You got 10 people in the group chat. We about to plan to go and so. Your money ready. Okay? What you want to do, you know the shit that you want to do when you go on the trip, right? You know the excursions that you want to hit up. But it's like, damn, 2 people drop off, another 3 drop off. Damn, ain't nobody going but me. So you not gonna go no more? Like, those are the vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here for some of y'all too. So it's like, do the thing. Do it scared. Do it afraid. Some of you guys, you're getting ready to shock yourself once you bet on yourself. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have innocence coming out here. Innocence? Okay. It's funny. It says you are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child. So maybe this is something like you've always wanted to do, or... But see, even in that energy, because I keep saying, like, this is something for some of you guys that is resurfacing, or it keeps popping up for you. But again, it felt like, bad news, or you heard the no, or you got to second base, but then you fell off, and then it's something here. You are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful, and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability in you. So there could in fact be something about this week here too. You know what? I don't know whose reading this is, and y'all know I usually don't like to work in time because, you know, divine time, like whatever the case may be. But something could be time sensitive here, especially in this horizontal role with opportunity in the reverse. Spirit says, I want you to get busy, productivity with manifesting this, because this is something that is great or something that's residing within you. And you don't want to miss your opportunity because you're listening to other people, or you're waiting on someone, or you're ... And that's just the way that the cookie crumbles. Or now you got to wait till next year. Now it's been 5 years and yeah, there's some sort of observation here. Spirit wants you to see, to notice, be wise about this. See the sign. I'm going to take this out. Spirit wants you to see the sign. It says you are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation or a person's motives. This fox, you need to hear what is really being said despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger. Confirmation on that. So Spirit is like, I need you to use this eye. These can be deceiving. I need you to tap into this one right here, your third eye, right here in the middle of your forehead. Because it's like, it's not even hidden in plain sight. But I feel like it's like you're doing it to yourself because you just feel like, no, that's not it. But yes, it is. Those are the vibes that I'm getting, y'all. And I feel like it's almost like, I feel like your spirit team is like, you're smart. You're wise enough to know this. Like, don't play yourself. Like, at all. What's at the bottom here? Yeah, I feel like you are a leader. You're a leader in whatever it is that this is. And I feel like you are going to have to step forward in that leadership role to accomplish this goal. With or without people behind you. Maybe even people cheering for you or whatever the case may be. Now, while it would be nice, don't shit stop the show. So lock in. You got this shit. And if you need any encouragement, hit me up. You got this. Let's do it. Let's go. It ain't nothing. Okay, ain't nothing but a hair flip. Okay, the shit. What else here, Spirit? A cougar can hold significance. Okay. What else here? Yeah, I got vision coming out here. You got vision. You got the vision. So start putting it in play. Bet on yourself. Invest into yourself. You're going to get that ROI. You're going to get that return on your investment. I promise you that you will. Some of you guys have already seen the proof. Like I said, maybe in past things and you're just going through a slump. For some of y'all, maybe you feel like, shit, I don't know, Marisa. I ain't seen it and I'm trying to go for it. Don't count yourself out. I'm telling you, you're going to look up a minute from now and be like, I'm so happy that I did that because it's possible for you. It says right here, get ready for greatness, right? It says opportunities you never dreamed of or possible will present themselves when you least expect it. Come on now. You got this. What else here, Spirit? I have a cycle coming out here. There could be something here about kangaroos, okay? It says here a 9-month cycle is at play. So this could even be 9 months from now. You start today. You start this week. And in 9 months, somebody could be pregnant or some sort of vibes like that. Or there could even be something here that you want to do for children or some sort of vibes, okay? Or something potentially, okay? But I told you, confirmation. You have all the strength and stamina you need as long as you move forward and not backward. I told y'all that when we started the read. I'm like, it don't feel like to me this is something like you should back out of. That's not the sign it's feeling like. It's feeling like leap into it. Hell, that's why the kangaroo is out here to leap. Okay? And like I said, there could be something about children. It makes me think about, like the kangaroo pocket or patch. And like, the baby is in there. And they hop back in there with their mama and stuff. Okay, so there could be something here about kids or some sort of vibes. Okay? Or maybe for some of y'all, you could have just had a child. Or let's say you didn't, but you feel like, you had kids. And, of course, your life started to change. And you feel like everything has been for them. And it's like, I get the sacrifice. But you are your own person, too. You having kids doesn't stop you, or you shouldn't stop, or now this is all that you are. You're not just a mother. You're not just a father. You're also you, right? The dreams that you still have, the goals, the things that you still want. And yeah, there might be times, obviously, here where you have to reprioritize. But that doesn't mean that you stop going after what it is that you want just because you've had a child. So somebody I feel like needs to hear that too. And one more for the plot here. I have intuition. Look out for blue jays here. Okay? So I do. I feel like intuitively you know this. You do. So stop like psyching yourself out here. Okay? Follow your feelings. Follow your intuition here. Okay? Let's go ahead and go into our next oracle. Hey, Simbas. Did I wake you up? You were snoring. He looked up at me like, and laid back down. This dog is so spoiled, child. Just laid up all day, child. Peanut butter snacks, chicken snacks, my food. Some days I be having to tell him no, y'all. Like, no, I'm not giving you any more of my food. He ain't got a nerve to get an attitude with me. Ungrateful. Spirit, what is transition on the fence and new beginnings? Transition on the fence here and new beginnings. I have celebrate little things coming out here. So I do. I feel like you're getting ready to celebrate something. I feel confident that whoever it is that I'm reading for today, you're going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. We up. Like, those are the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. I told you, this is not something that you are going to fail at. It's just not. Why am I hearing it ain't over till the fat lady sings? So something ain't over. Okay? I'm just saying. It's not over for you. And maybe even too, you know what else I'm getting to in this diagonal row with this fox energy or this person or this group? You know how people will say shit like that. Yeah, how's your little business going? How's your little this, your little that? It ain't little, bitch, it's big. You the big one. Okay, not the little one. Okay? But I feel like this also is speaking to celebrating the little things or like the steps it is that you've taken. You got approved for that? Yes. Now I can start this or start that part, or, oh, I succeeded on that. So that's what something feels like to me. It's like you can make way here. So you're transitioning into success, into celebrating here. What else here, Spirit? Give it the time it needs coming out here. Confirmation. Same vertical row here is productivity. Spirit said give it the time that it needs. And maybe for some of y'all too, maybe giving something time is also required here. You know, I know that we're in a microwave society now and everybody wants, it's my money and I want it now type shit. Like, it's like everything doesn't have to be so fast, right? Like, those things that take time to build are the things that usually last, right? When you're not paying attention to detail or you feel like you can create this foundation super quick, it's just going to fall apart. And maybe for some of y'all too, some of these people might be looking at that. Like, it's been taking them forever to start this business. Oh, it's been taking this person forever to get out of this slump. Or it's been taking this person forever, even though for some of them they might be acting like, you know, oh yeah, that's cool. You doing a... Don't let some of these people fool you. Again, because your intuition is telling you, like, something ain't right. So some of y'all, too, you need to get rid of the dead weight here. Okay? Dang. You need to be getting rid of the dead weight. I'm just saying. Hello. Spirit. What is confidence and good news in the reverse? Confidence and good news in the reverse. I have little by little coming out here. Yeah, you're going to start to regain your confidence little by little. You sure are. I do feel like there's something here about baby steps. I do. Taking it a day at a time. Or even too, like I'm hearing about a to-do list or like your task for the day. Right? Like try to knock at least something off. Set a goal. right? What can I do? What can I accomplish? What might seem easier to do now before I have to tackle the larger thing, right? And maybe for some of you guys, depending on what this could be for you, maybe you might need to prove yourself a little bit. Or maybe somebody does need to see your consistency or something. See how bad you want something. And that's not in a way where you're going outside of your character, like on something weird, or you're not having integrity or something like that. But maybe that could be the case for some of you guys here too. Or like I said, for some of y'all, since we got independence in the reverse, instead of trying to show everybody else, because I know the independence in the reverse isn't for everyone, but maybe majority of people that will see this because it came out that way. But sometimes shit happens like that. Right? It's like you're just expecting maybe somebody to support you blindly. And it's like, okay, I need to see something, or I need to see like some sort of document, or I don't know, some sort of business plan, or some sort of blase blue, or whatever the case may be here. Okay? What else here, Spirit? So it's like everything isn't always going to come easily, but I feel like when you're meant for it too, it's like you can do the hard things too, right? Like you can do it. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have make the best of it coming out here. I like this energy. For some of you guys, you could literally be the best at what it is that you do too. You know what I'm picking up for some of you guys, especially for those of you that I feel like I'm channeling the energy of, you're already successful in your own right, but you're just going through a season. It almost kind of feels like to me, like, it's like you're already good at what you do. You're already the best at what it is that you do. But I don't know, like, everybody goes through ebb and flow. That's what it's giving me. And it just is what it is. But it's like it's time for you to get back into the arena. Those are the vibes that I feel like I'm getting. I feel like Spirit is like, okay, you've had enough time to rest, or maybe you've had enough time to, you know, sulk, or whatever the case may be, you know, honor your feelings about a situation. But you're the best at this. You're smart. So it's like, I want you to regain that confidence. You're finding yourself or getting yourself back here little by little. And it's like the minute that you reintroduce yourself, maybe for some of you guys, this could be a reintroduction or a rebranding or a you know what's making me think about? What was the show, y'all? Damn, what was the show? In my crooked letter I, humpback I, P-Valley. Thank you, Spirit. And then, what was he saying at the grand reopening? Okay, so it's like they had to keep doing something in order to get that club back open, but eventually they got it back open. I'm so mad P-Valley ain't on TV no more. You know, they got something we're coming back. Child, at this point, I done lost the plot of the damn show. But that's what something feels like to me. Like, you got this, okay? Spirit, what is growth in the reverse and trust coming out here? Growth in the reverse and trust. What is this? I have curiosity coming out here, okay? So I feel like your spirit team is wanting you to remain curious here, okay? Curiosity sounds a lot to me too, kind of like this intuition energy, right? Trust, also this fox energy, this trickster energy that's kind of circling around you right now. I kind of feel like your antenna or your antennae are going up here, and it's kind of like, you know, something is off. And maybe you feel like it's just you, but it's not just you. It's really not. And I know sometimes too, it's like, well, people, you don't want to believe that it could be somebody, or sometimes you think the person, like, no, it can't be them, and it is them. The sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. So it's like Spirit wants you to be like a detective in the energy of, I feel like, gaining more knowledge on what it is that you're going towards or that you're doing, but also on the people that are around you. Okay, for some of y'all, but that's my best friend. Or, that's my so and so. That person might not be on your team as much as you think that person is. Okay? It's so funny to me. Down here at the bottom, it says, I have support coming out here. I do. I feel like that's confirmation for some of y'all. Like, you genuinely think that somebody here is supporting you, and they're not. Well, I was there for that person. And? Well, I'd show up for them. Okay. Like, we hear this shit every other day. About somebody, you scrolling down your TikTok, or you scrolling down your, let me tell y'all about my so-and-so and how we fell out over this. And I've known this person for like 20 years. Like, at this point, the shit is fucking crazy. So I feel like you have the support of somebody that you actually do not. Like, I do. I'm going to take this out and just put it in the damn reverse. Because I feel like you really don't. Now, I do feel like in one way or another, if you need supporters of said idea or business or whatever the case may be, I feel like that you will have. Once you choose to not remain stuck. But, yeah. Spirit, what is manifestation and productivity? Manifestation and productivity. I have see with the eyes of love coming out here. Okay, so this must be something that you love. Something that you love to do. And it's so funny to me. I was just thinking about that, or I just said that about other people who will end up supporting you or supporting your venture. And we talk about this sometimes too. Sometimes it's the people who don't even know you. There could be people that are watching you now or waiting to see, like, okay, well, what are they going to do next? Or what are they going to manifest? How are they going to do it? How are they going to... But it's funny to me, too, that on this card it says see, right? We have see. We have observation. You're looking for signs. Spirit is saying, look. Would I guide you in the wrong direction? I love you. Why would I send you off? Right? Why would I play you? And then even, too, remember we have vision out here on the back end. For some of you guys, there could be dreams involved here, too. Like you had a dream. That dream wasn't just a dream. It's something that you're supposed to be utilizing towards this purpose, towards this success here. It's like grandma popping up giving you the secret recipe, and you like, I mean, I don't know if that. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have coming together coming out here. Okay? So someone or your supporters, real supporters, want to come together with you. Okay? Somebody you might be getting ready to shake on something here too, or some sort of vibes like that. With someone in particular. This could also just be you in your own feminine and masculine energy coming out here too. I feel like once you get going, the fogginess will turn into clarity. Thank you, Spirit. Like you're getting ready to receive some sort of clarity when you decide to jump or take the leap of faith here. Like Spirit, that's what I told you. I'm like, Spirit is like, you can't fail at this. It's going to come together for you. Believe in yourself. Do the thing. This could be even too something you do with your hands. Because we have a hand up here. We have two down here. Hell, we got one over there, which is funny to me. That makes for 4 hands here. And generally, the number 4 here is about foundations. You can build a solid foundation off of this. For some of you guys, this is just the thing that you need too. Not maybe to just repair your confidence, but to build. This could be something that matters in the generations coming down the line here. And it's so funny. At the bottom of the deck here, it says, be clear about what you want. I was just talking about clarity. There could be something about a clear quartz crystal or some sort of vibes like that too. Which is funny to me because I have my crystals deck for the tarot reading for today. So maybe for some of you guys, like recharging your crystals, or maybe you are a crystal lover or some sort of vibes like that. Okay. Spirit, what is opportunities in the reverse and independence in the reverse? Opportunities in the reverse and independence in the reverse. I have seek inspiration in unusual places. Okay. So, yeah, it's funny to me. It says in unusual places. Confirmation. Wherever the hell this person is to you, they're very familiar. This ain't like, oh, that person was already my enemy, or you know this person. The spirit is telling you to get outside of the usual place. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then, also when you look, you see that there's a staircase here, right? So, you meant to go up. You most definitely are. I feel like there's a lot of eyes on you too. Because we have a set of eyes here. Of course, this one says see with the eyes of love. We got 2 sets of eyes there. So, I feel like you have people who are watching you, or this person in particular. And I feel like somebody is just waiting for you to, and I guess I can't even say waiting, considering that I feel like you're kind of in this energy where you are feeling some type of way, but it's almost like, why am I seeing a boxer, right? And you know, they knock the person out or whatever case, and they're laying down, and it's like 3 or what, I don't know how they count, 1, 2, 3, and like the person is still laid out on the ground. That's what somebody is anticipating here. Like you still being laid out somewhere, or like not recovering from something, or never getting better, or never, like, that's what something feels like to me. So this person, they're not really an inspiration for you. They're not really a motivator for you at all. And there come times in life where we have to do those things for ourselves, but it's kind of like, if somebody ain't gonna help out to a certain degree, or offer like words of encouragement at the very least, what the fuck are you even doing here? Like, those are the vibes. What are you even doing here? It's like, I can find somebody else. So, okay. Like, I can find somebody else who wants to be supportive, or who wants to help, or, you know, like, move from around me. Those are the vibes. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have yes, you can. You have somebody who's doubting you. And your spirit team, right? We have the Raven here. And this vertical row is telling you that yes, you can. And I don't give a damn what this person is telling you. Or giving you slick remarks or something, and you try to read in between the lines of what they actually meant. If you got to overthink it, it's a fuck no. You're not riding for me how I thought that you actually were. I'm going to just call this what this is. And this might be the type of person who, well, no, I didn't say that. Or, I mean, I didn't mean that way. Or, I didn't. They meant exactly what they said. They did. So I do. I feel like you got some naysayers around you. I got some people who, I feel like you got some people who are playing in your face. Shit. I just said I got some people who playing in my, hold on now, Spirit. Give me a word too. Who I need to watch out for? Because motherfuckers be on the chopping block around here. Block. My block hand is strong, bitch. Okay, I'm going to do my own assessment. The fuck? Okay. So I do. I feel that way. Okay. It even felt different when I said it too. Because y'all know sometimes, like, I'll say I almost as if I'm you, like in the reading, the way I do it. But I don't know, that I almost felt like it was for me too, bitch. Hold on, y'all. We all got to put some people on the block, okay? Spirit, what is innocence and observation? Innocence and observation. Innocence and observation. Encourage to connect with your inner child here. I have rest, and then I have begin again coming out here. Okay? So yeah, Spirit is like, go ahead and tap into that. It's time to begin again. I feel like you're going to observe something maybe while you're resting. And that's funny to me, confirmation, right? Because you see that the eyes are closed. So there could be, for some of you guys, there's something here like about a dream. Of course, like a dream that you want to fulfill, but it's giving me the vibe of like literally you're having a dream, or you will have a dream. And when you wake up, like write it down and go for it. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Confirmation. Confirmation. Most definitely. Confirmation on begin again. I was told no, or I was... That's alright. What's at the bottom here? I have don't take it all too seriously coming out here. Yeah, I do. This is definitely giving me the vibe of like your confidence feeling like it took a hit here or something. Because I feel like this is like big for you or serious to you, considering that I do feel like it's purpose driven or something that you should be doing or whatever the case may be here. Thank you. Spirit's like, don't take it to heart. That's what something feels like to me. Which can like be difficult sometimes because it's so important, but it's like, don't take something to heart, or like, that's what I feel like I'm getting here. It's like, get back on the horse here. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Ride the wave and see where it takes you. Yeah, confirmation. I said that earlier. Life is ebb and flow. You know, like it just is what it is. And we got to go with that. It's funny because I was telling one of my people earlier in the personal, right, taking the good with the bad. That's life. And you can't really control either, technically. Now, there's things that you can control, right, and there's things that you can't. So if you can do your part and work around, you know, things that are external or outside of you, right, you already halfway there because you're aware of that, right? Look at this. It doesn't have to be perfect. So some of y'all, the reason why you feel stuck, like I said, is because you are waiting on something that is just, that's never really going to happen that way, right? Nothing is going to be perfect. You just got to go for it. Let the chips fall where they may lay, or whatever the case, however people say that, and rework something, work around something, rearrange something. There could be something about fall here. There's a big leaf on this card too. Okay? And then one more for the plot here. I have reflect coming out here. So I do. I feel like go ahead and take this time to focus, to see the signs it is that you need to see. Reflect on the things that it is that you've already done. What worked, what didn't work. How can I switch this thing up and come back swinging on them, baby? Come on now. Let's go into our tarot. Let's see here, Spirit. Transition on the fence, new beginnings, celebrate little things, and give it the time it needs. Transition on the fence, new beginnings, celebrate little things, and give it the time it needs. And then I'll tell you guys what crystals are on these cards. Also, maybe if you want to, like I said, maybe recharge crystals here that you already have. Maybe purchase these crystals if you don't have them and you feel like you're being called to, you know, get them to help you out with your energy here. Okay. What do we have here, Spirit? So I have the Empress coming out here. Crystal Cola. Come on now. Taurus, Libra energy. I told you, you are meant for this. The Empress is that girl, that guy, that them, they, honey. This is for you. It's always been meant for you. This is a part of like your destiny here. Is the vibes. Those are the vibes. I do. Like I said, I do. I feel like for some of you guys, you are already like in this energy, or you've already been in this energy before, and you just kind of lost your way or something. And it's like you need a pep talk or some sort of shit is the vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. At the bottom of the deck here, I have the Three of Pentacles coming out here. I do. I feel like Spirit is like, you got this shit. You got this. It's going to work out for you. It's going to work in your favor. What else here, Spirit? I have the Death card coming out here. Yeah, Scorpio energy. Heavy on the major arcana. You're getting ready to go through, I feel like you're already going through a major change, but something is getting ready to drastically change for you. And maybe too, like the closing of one chapter for another one, right? Sometimes it feels a little sticky and a little like unsure and a little like you're nervous about it, but I promise you, it's gonna go well for you. It is. Jet on this card. What else here, Spirit? I have the Lovers coming out here. Bro, do y'all see all this major arcana? Come on now, Gemini energy. You can't tell me that this isn't for you. You just can't. This is, whatever this is, you do. You love this shit. I love this shit. What is this? Tourmalinated quartz. Okay, tourmalinated quartz. So there is definitely something here that I feel like I'm encouraged to tell you guys when it comes to the quartz energy. And I feel like I was already picking up here too. Okay? So this could even be other types of quartz, like rose quartz too, or, you know, some sort of vibes like that. But I feel like Spirit wants you to like love yourself through this process. Like, it's okay. Right? Sometimes, you know, like we all fall off at certain points, or stuff didn't go our way, or it is what it is. But Spirit wants you to give something the time that it needs, because it's going to work out for you. And people are going to fucking love it. And like I said, maybe that just wasn't the time at the moment. When you first tried it, or the second time you tried it, or the third time you tried it, but you meant to do it. There could even be something going on here, considering it's speaking about the inner child in this reading, where maybe like your parents didn't nurture like certain gifts that you had. So it just kind of feels like, I don't know, like maybe you feel like you're stuck to a certain path that you've been taking, but you're over that shit. Even with the death card coming out. It could also be someone's mom with the Empress being here or something. Okay? What else here, Spirit? I have the Six of Cups coming out here. Confirmation. I feel like your childhood is playing a role here. It is. There could be something about memories here that are replaying for you, or it's like maybe traumatic experiences that are resurfacing. But I feel like Spirit is like, I want you to like show yourself love. Show yourself love. Show yourself grace. I want you to stop sulking about this situation. Stop taking something to heart, because at the end of the day, it wasn't a conference call. I gave you this purpose. I told you that you can do it. So you can. Okay? I have the Four of Swords coming out here. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be something that's going to heal your inner child, or something that's going on with that situation here. Amber on this. Somebody's name could be Amber. We also have pink opal on the Six of Cups. Okay? Spirit, what is confidence, good news in the reverse, little by little, and make the best of it? Confidence, good news in the reverse, little by little, and make the best of it. Why am I hearing giving you the best that I got? Okay, Anita Baker can hold significance, right? Yeah. What is this? I have the Ace of Wands coming out here. Come on now. Come on now. A door is getting ready to open for somebody. You sit up here, I'm going to get bad news. I'm going to get bad news. No, you're going to get great news. Clear quartz on this card. Come on, man. You're going to get good news. I'm telling you. A door is getting ready to open. What else here, Spirit? Look at this. I have the Devil coming out here. Somebody is going to be like, I'm getting two things off of this card. Capricorn energy. I feel like someone is going to end up being like obsessed with you, but like in a good way. Like obsessed with whatever this is that you do, what you offer, almost maybe whatever it is that you are. It's like people are going to want more. That's what it's giving me. Like, we want more. Like, so there might be a way too, and whichever this is for you, like be ready to meet your demand, or just know that the demand is coming. Okay? Second thing being with this Devil card coming out here in this same vertical row, right? The energy of bad news, right? Which we would associate with the Devil. But then also this fox, or this trickster character, the Devil. And then the Ace of Wands, you've just been opening it up to somebody here. Telling them about what you're passionate about, your dreams, and your this and your that. And they're fueling negative energy towards said thing. Right? So that's why I'm like, nah. And you definitely getting ready to see it, because you see there's two owls at the bottom of the devil card here. Look at their eyes too. That oh, Spirit, at this point, Spirit is like, okay, you want a sign? I'm gonna give you a sign. I'm gonna give you a wham bam thank you ma'am sign. It's what something feels like to me. I don't know. Like, it's almost like, okay, you can't miss this. And if you want to say that this ain't the sign, shit, I don't know. Like, those are the vibes. What else here, Spirit? Amethyst can hold significance. I have the world coming out here. Yeah, I'm telling you, the world is going to be obsessed with you. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. That's crazy, too. We only have 7 cards out here so far from the tarot. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are major arcana. That's why I'm telling you, this shit is meant for you. It's meant for you. Did I say turquoise? Turquoise on this card? Okay. It's time for you to show the world the real you. Show the world who it is that you are here. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, the 2 of Cups coming out here. Okay? We have ametrine down here. Okay? It's time for you to show them. Get back in the ring, like I said, and show up for yourself. Because you're going to get it right back. You are. I like this energy. Spirit, what is growth in the reverse? Trust, curiosity, and I have support in the reverse. Growth in the reverse, trust, curiosity, and I have support in the reverse. So like I said, you about to get support from the world. Not from some of these motherfuckers who claim that they've been your bestie for the restie. Or for some of y'all, like I said, your weird ass mama. Or, you know, some sort of shit like that. Whoever this person is. Growth in the reverse, trust, curiosity, and I have support in the reverse. What is this? I have the 4 of Swords coming out here. Yeah, so for some of y'all, one thing is, I do feel confident that somebody is getting ready to be curious enough to step back out there and recover from this this slump that you've been in. But the 4 of Swords, again, Amber on this card, is giving me the vibe like you've been chilling. You just been resting, just sitting there. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting. Not making a move. Okay? So Spirit is like, okay, trust that this dream that you're having is the information that you need. Or again, trust that this sign that I'm giving you is the information that it is that you need. And certain things can even come to you in the forms of other things. Like, let's say you are having a conversation with somebody that maybe you know for a fact that you actually trust. They could say something to you. This can even be a stranger that says something to you. This could be you driving down the highway and you see a billboard sign or something like that. Or you keep seeing the same number for like God knows how long. But in order to grow, you got to make a move. What is this? I have the sun coming out here. And it's coming out here in the reverse. So one thing definitely with the child. Of course, this is, citrine is on this card. But it is making me think about, right, when we see the sun card, we see the kid on the sun card. So especially considering the fact that we're talking about the inner child in this vertical row here, it is. I feel like there's some scars, some things that resurface for you during this season that you're going through, and it's just kind of made you feel like you can't do it, or you feel defeated, or some sort of vibes like that. But you're not totally out of the game. I feel like even with the sun coming out in the reverse, yeah, I have the 9 of Cups coming out here. There's a wish fulfillment that's coming in. I also feel like to express gratitude for what it is that you do have now, right? Because something could be worse. You know, it could always be worse. And of course, with the sun being a yes card coming out in the reverse, I do. For some of y'all, there was something that you feel like you got rejected from, or you were told no, or something. And it's kind of fucked with this vision. Or it's been putting you in this energy where you've been stuck in said cycle for God knows how long. And it's like Spirit's wanting you to take back that control. What's on this card? Kunzite? Kunzite? Or Kunzite? Kunzite. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, bro. I have the 6 of Wands. You can't tell me it's not success out here. You just can't tell me that. Blue topaz. It's in you. And for some of y'all too, it might be in you and not on you. Some of y'all feel like, well, I don't look the part, or I don't da-da-da-da-da. Now, depending on maybe what's going on with that, you know, maybe you might have to figure that out to a certain degree, just depending on, you know, what that thing is. But I feel like from a spiritual standpoint, if it's already in you, it don't have to be on you. You know what I mean? Like I said, confirmation. Remember earlier I was talking about something is in your DNA. So for some of y'all too, even going back to that energy where I'm like, for some people, you know, it is like you do have to kind of like show up and prove, and, you know, or maybe show people that you're consistent here, that you're delivering results, or they're seeing positive changes, or whatever the case may be. I feel like there's also this energy too where it's like on one hand, it's like you don't have to necessarily prove something that God has already given you the clearance to do. Okay? So like you see how like it's playing back and forth on each other here, like the duality sort of situation. So yeah. But I feel like you are going to be confident in said thing. And it's funny to me too, right? Because on the 6 of Wands, you usually see, right, the guy is surrounded by people that are on the horse, and he's on the horse and stuff like that. So you're going to get attention. You're going to have the people that are cheering you on, and then you're going to have the people that are watching from the sidelines with their noses turned up. It is what it is. Remember, the good with the bad. Does that mean I'm going to stop? Hell no. You just going to see me more. Spirit, what is manifestation productivity? See with the eyes of love and coming together. Manifestation productivity, see with the eyes of love and coming together. While I don't necessarily feel like this is a love reading per se, it could be for some of you guys too, considering that we do have the Lover's energy that is coming out. Okay, maybe you guys feel like there could be maybe like a past life soul connection here or something like that with the divine feminine energy with the Empress coming out, right? Especially considering down here we have love energy manifesting or something like that. So for some of you guys, you could have manifested a lover here too, or some sort of partner, and you've been wondering like, is this da, 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 da. I feel like you should go for it. Especially if you're watching this reading today and you were anticipating something about a love energy too, and you did not watch yesterday's reading, that reading could in fact be for you. Okay? So if you feel called to watch that based on what I just said, go ahead and watch that. But I am a firm believer that what you watch or what you this or that is, you know, something that you need to see. So do with that what you will. Okay? Manifestation, productivity, see with eyes of love and coming together. What is this here, Spirit? Something, it's like it flipped, but it ain't flip all the way. I have the star coming out here, Aquarius energy. The major arcana is crazy to me right now. We have Moldavite coming out here. This green is really sticking out to me. Like, it's a really pretty green. Somebody's favorite color could be green. I don't know if you have on green nail polish, or some sort of vibes like that. Okay? Somebody, your walls could be green or something. Like I don't know. This is like your bedroom, bathroom, or some sort of vibes like that. Okay? But you are the star of the show, honey. I have the 7 of Cups coming out here, too. You're the star of the show or of multiple shows. Look at the eye. Look at it. Maybe for some of you guys, too, you could have felt stuck in a rut because you're talented at multiple things or something. Not just the energy of like, well, where do I start? What do I do with this? Or, this or that. Like, maybe you're good at multiple things. And maybe you feel like you have had to choose. But you don't have to choose just one. Especially considering like where we are now as a society. Like back in the day, people having multiple jobs or careers or things that they were doing was looked down at. Because it's like, oh my God, you're confused, right? Even with the 7 of Cups, right? You're confused. You don't know what you want to do. One day it's this, the next day it's that. Oh my goodness. But now it's almost as if people are encouraged to do it. Right? So maybe for some of you guys, like, well, do I start with this first? But I mean, I really like that too. Maybe is there a way that you can fuse all of these together? Or which one feels like, okay, if I do this one first, this will be better for me. Because then maybe too, once I get maybe some sort of profit from this, I can use that for this other business or this other thing or this other. So I feel like even in this reflect energy on the back end, that's why your spirit team is telling you, okay, like, think about it, but don't overthink it to where now I'm not doing shit. I'm in the Four of Swords and I'm just being still, right? It's like there's a time to be still and then there's also a time to act. So it is. It's definitely coming together for you here. There be something about red wine or some sort of vibes here. Okay. What else here, Spirit? I have justice. Look at this. Sapphire coming out here. You're getting ready to receive your justice. You are. And I don't know why, too, but maybe it's the human in me right now. But it's like, I feel happy for whoever this is because I feel very confident that you're going to go ahead and step out and do this thing. But it's like people who, again, the naysayers, or they're actually feeling some type of way, but they don't really want to show that part, whatever. Ooh, it's going to feel good when it's like you show those motherfuckers. Like, it is, right? Like, you thought I couldn't do it? Look at me now, bitch. You're like, that's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I know, like, we're all spiritual and shit like that. But sometimes that shit feel good. And you ain't gonna lie to me and say you don't. When somebody said that you couldn't do something, they didn't believe in you when you did that shit, and then they see it, bitch. Like, yeah, what was said? What was said? Exactly. And that's what I thought, bitch. Okay, that shit, listen, sometimes it is what it is, honey. Okay, I have the Hermit coming out here. I have Virgo energy coming out. Okay, sometimes it just is what it is, honey. You know what you're doing. You got the knowledge. Again, I feel like you're spiritually in tune with said thing. For some of y'all, this could have the energy about you being some form of a spiritualist or sharing this gift with the world. Or again, maybe your mama or somebody, I don't like that you're involved, with those tarot cards, or I don't like that. You don't have to like it. I'm not here to appease you. It is what it is. Blue Chalcedony is on this card. Okay? So I do. Even with the Hermit coming out here, and then we have the Independence card coming out here in the reverse, I do. I feel like there's a separation that just needs to take place here for some of y'all. That's why I was saying I don't really feel like I'm necessarily getting a love reading per se, right? Because that would be like maybe two people that are coming together. But I'm like, I could kind of see that for those of y'all who feel like you're, seeking that. But for the most part, I feel like you need to separate from the fucking weirdos. Spirit, what is opportunities in the reverse? Independence in the reverse. Seek inspiration in unusual places, and yes, you can. So I have the Chariot coming out here. Pyrite energy, Cancer energy coming out here. Okay? Well, obviously this is the energy of moving forward. Did y'all see that? What is this? I have the Two of Coins coming out here. Yeah, you can't trust this two-faced ass motherfucker. They are. Bloodstone coming out here. And the crazy thing to me, even just that, the root word of this that I'm looking at right now with blood coming out here, this does feel like to me, and I feel like that's why you're taking something to heart, right? Because this could be something that you've been putting your blood, sweat, and tears into, and like it's not happening the exact way that I wanted it to. And we're moving past that. We're getting past that. And the crazy thing to me about this is I feel like somebody sees how passionate it is that you are about said thing, even with the Ace of Wands in this same vertical row. Even maybe how obsessed you are with said thing with the Devil coming out here. Right? And I feel like once you finally find your rhythm or your groove here, and then the world to the Two of Cups is showing up for you, this person, they're going to fucking flip. For some of y'all, this could even be too, like your content creation or whatever the case may be. Yeah, you might have started at 0. Now you got 50. Now you got 150. Before you look up, you're going to be at 100K, 500K. And this person, and sometimes it is a balancing act. It's a juggling act. But you don't have time for people to discourage you on the low. Yeah, or to judge you. Judgment, Libra. I told you. You do. Somebody is judgmental here. And And it's funny to me, I was kind of referring to that with the Empress energy or the mother here, this diagonal row. Amazonite coming out here. Somebody in here, you could be kind of tall too. I don't know. Amazon made me think about, you know how they say someone's an Amazon like they're tall or something? For some of you guys, maybe you could be waiting for something from Amazon, or maybe you're trying to sell something on Amazon or something. Or even if it's not Amazon, like, I don't know, trying to get accepted into some sort of program or something so that you can sell something or some sort of vibes like that. But you're going to receive a yes. Yes. Yes, you can. Yes. It's so crazy to me. There's an eye here. There's an eye there. There's eyes on several of these cards, bro. You're going to get the attention that you desire and that you deserve. Because you already got the attention of people here who are weirdos. So, I do. I feel like this is your time now. This is your season now. It's like, what is that quote, y'all? Strike while the iron is hot. Thank you, Spirit. Strike while the iron is hot. What else here, Spirit? Yes, baby, the 9 of coins. Come on now. Strike while the iron is hot. Budstone. Somebody's name could be Bud, Buddy, or some sort of shit. But the funny thing to me is when you think about a bud or a buddy, what you think about is a friend. So some of y'all, I told you, that's my best friend. No, the fuck it ain't. You might be best to them. Even would make the best of it coming out here. This is. And this vertical row, this is somebody, that's my best friend. That ain't your best friend. My boy, my girl, my them, my they. No, the fuck it ain't. Either that motherfucker ain't never really been a friend, or that was a friend turned foe. One of the two. But that ain't your fucking friend. You heard it here first. Okay, that ain't your friend. It ain't your friend. That's low down dirty shame right there. Maybe somebody could have seen that movie most recently or something. Spirit, what is innocence, observation, rest, and begin again? Innocence, observation, rest, and begin again. So I have the Tower coming out here. Black tourmaline coming out. Yeah. So something that was unexpected here. And maybe that's what it is too. Because, you know, the Tower is unexpected energy. It could be shit that blows up in your face, right? So that's what something kind of feels like to me. For some of you guys, like, I don't know, I feel like you've overcome a lot of things for some of you guys, and you're going through the slump, like I said. Or for some of you guys, you just feel like it's one thing after another, after another, after another, blah, 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 blah. But regardless, death energy up here. Something is like done for. And again, that's not to say that you might not hit another bump in the road eventually, or you might not have to like figure it out. But I feel like whatever this moment is right now, you gotta take it. You gotta fucking take it. Yeah. I have the Page of Coins. It's being offered to you here. Taurus, Virgo, Cap, Fluorite coming out here. I don't know why Fluorite. I mean, it's Fluor. It's making me think about, I'm getting two things. One is flour. I'm like rearranging the letters. So I don't know, somebody like to cook or some sort of vibes like that. But also, it's making me think about like the flu or something. Or somebody like you've been sick or something. Or you've been wondering why you've been feeling a certain way. And it's because you're not tapping into who it is that you can be and what it is that you can do. Right? It's almost like it's become a stress on you and on your body. And for some of you, that might be another reason why you feel like, oh, like you just want to stay in bed, or you just want to bed rot, or you just want to, it's because you're not being active in it. Right? Somebody you could write or do books here or something, because the girl has the book in her hand too. So there could be something about writing or some sort of that. Or again, getting more knowledge for something here. What else here, Spirit? Somebody could have like pink nail polish on. Or like red maybe. What else here, Spirit? I have the 8 of Coins. Yeah, Spirit said get busy. Spirit said get to work. Okay, honey. And it's funny to me, these last couple of cards have been pentacle cards here. So for some of you guys, there could be a matter of money here for you or something like that, or oh, I need money for this or I need money for that. What's easy to get now or pace yourself to, or you can get better equipment later. Like, use what you have now. Be content with what it is that you have now. Again, Spirit said it doesn't have to be perfect. You can always get more later. Like, for instance, right, I used to have a ring light that I had bought. At one point I didn't even have a light, but I had a ring light that I had bought, for my clients and stuff. And last year I thought the light had broke on me when I went to one of my clients for to beautify them or whatever the case may be. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to get new lights now, blase blase blue. But then I was like, well, one, I have money now, but this is the perfect opportunity, right? Because I was able to, get my clients up, do all of that. But I'm like, now I can get the lights that I actually want. The lights that I've always actually wanted, I can go ahead and get those now. So it's like I was riding until the wheels fell off with that ring light. So it's like, sometimes it's like, just allow yourself to, again, grow, right? Growth is in the reverse. So change that mindset. Allow yourself to grow into it. Over time, you'll be able to invest more. Get that thing, do that thing, da-da-da-da-da. But everybody, you got to start somewhere. So it's like, don't beat yourself up because you're looking at this person who maybe done been in the game for eight years and you just started and I got to get that and I got to. No. Start with what it is that you have, okay? I don't know how to say this. Zoisite, Zoisite, okay? What else here, Spirit? I feel like you're getting ready to dominate here. Yeah, look at this. I have the King of Swords coming out here. Hello, baby Bob. Black Spinel coming out here. So this could even too, like this is a game of chess, not checkers. Is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here off of this card. Okay? So speak life into yourself with this King of Swords energy coming out. I already told you earlier too that you're smart. Regardless of if this is your sign or not. Again, we know that these are all energies. That's why I'm like, you got this. Change your mindset. Get that pep back in your step. Believe in yourself. You might have been out of the game for a minute, or maybe you feel like, I've been out of the game my whole fucking life, and I've been da-da-da-da. You got this shit. And don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. You are going to dominate this. Thank you, 3 of Wands. You might have been waiting, but it's coming in. Don't you count yourself out. At all. You got this shit, baby. You one of the best. Spirit, who's resonating with this read? Who's resonating with this read? And then I'm going to say today, look at all of your planets for these signs, okay? That's what Spirit is already telling me. Instead of like, sun, moon, rising, this, that. Look at every planet. All right, Spirit, who's resonating here? I have Virgo coming out here. Hey, Virgo. Who else here, Spirit? Virgo said, it's my season. I'm not playing. Okay. I got another Virgo coming out. Bad, so bad. Who else here? I got Big Cat coming out here. Okay, Earth energy is coming out with a bang. Who else? I have Aries coming out here. It's definitely a new beginning on the horizon, honey. And look at that. What does that say in the top corner? A leap of faith. Spirit said, do it. Spirit said, do it. Who else here? I got Gemini. Okay. Who else here, Spirit? And that's funny. It says communication. So the communication is coming in. I have another Aries coming out. Don't hurt them now, Aries. Hold on, holiday. I got Big Sag coming out here. Okay, Earth and Fire are going head to head. Who else? I got Leo coming out here. Fire sign squad. Who else? I have Libra coming out here. Hey, Leaves. And our honorable mention is Scorpio, baby bop. Scorpio, Scorp. So heavy on the Virgo, Capricorn, heavy on the Aries. Gemini, Sag, Leo, Libra, honorable mention over here is Scorpio, okay? Again, check everything. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, Saturn, Uranus, Mercury. All of them. Pluto. Okay, maybe for some of y'all, you could be Pluto and Scorpio, millennial energy. I don't know what the other ones are. Like Gen Z and baby boomers. I don't know what y'all Pluto is. I'm a millennial myself, so I don't know. But go ahead and look at y'all's chart and see where these things lie here, okay? But y'all know I love y'all. Thank y'all so much to my new followers. Thank y'all for 10K, baby, okay? I really appreciate y'all for joining me on this journey, for trusting me, okay? So please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hype your girl up if you feel called. And I will most definitely see y'all in the next one. Peace.